The conflict involving the United States, Israel, and Iran has entered a critical phase. With the Strait of Hormuz now effectively closed, global markets are facing a new level of uncertainty. So the question is no longer just what could happen, but what has already changed and who is gaining the upper hand. Iran remains one of the most strategically important countries in the world. It holds massive oil and natural gas reserves and sits at the center of global energy flows. And now, with shipping disrupted near the Strait of Hormuz, the economic impact is no longer theoretical. It's already unfolding. As the largest buyer of Iranian oil, China depends heavily on Middle East supply routes, many of which pass through Hormuz. China is now likely being forced to draw down reserves, pay higher prices elsewhere, and increase reliance on Russian oil. If Iran's exports remain constrained, China could face higher input costs, potentially slowing manufacturing and growth. Note that Iran has allowed some friendly ships through, but has imposed a fee in order to permit passage. The stated goals of the US and Israel included weakening Iran's military capabilities, limiting nuclear development, and reducing regional influence. But so far, regime change has not occurred, and Iran's government remains in place, raising questions about whether initial expectations were too optimistic. It is even possible that Iran will be able to negotiate certain terms that will actually put them in a better position than before the war. In some ways, Iran has outperformed expectations. Despite sustained pressure, the regime remains intact. Its ability to disrupt global shipping, especially near Hormuz, shows it still holds significant strategic leverage. That changes how markets and governments may view the balance of power. The economic cost continues to rise. Missiles, aircraft operations, and naval deployments have already cost billions. Some estimates put the cost at around $1 billion per day. And with the conflict extending, total costs could grow significantly, alongside the human toll and regional instability. This conflict is also testing global alliances. Some U.S. allies have remained cautious, calling for de-escalation rather than deeper involvement. At the same time, Russia and China may be moving closer to Iran. Even if the conflict were to end soon, the effects may not. Energy infrastructure disruptions and shipping delays take time to resolve. It could take months after the fighting stops. So the key question now is not just who wins the war. It's whether this conflict has already reshaped global power. Please like, comment, and subscribe.